Hey, I'm Lipa, and I hope you all are having a lovely Thanksgiving weekend. You're just about to watch my most requested live Ask Anything chat. Just wanted to say thank you so much to Romeo for inviting me on the show and having me answer some questions. Okay, let's get started. So the first question I have is from Dusty from Memphis. Very funny, Dusty. Dusty says, "You have such a unique first name. Is it a family name?" Well, my first name really is Youre, and my surname's Lipa. It's not short for anything. I don't have a middle name. It's just Youre and Lipa, and Youre means love in Albanian, and my parents are originally from Kosovo, so that's where the name comes from. Next we have Emily from Los Angeles, who said, "I love the Blow Your Mind video. Where did you film it, and are those your friends in the video with you?" Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. I shot the video in Barbican in London. It's one of my favourite spots in London, and I feel like it really gives a proper London feel. And most of the girls for the video were casted, but I brought my two best friends, Sarah and Rosie, to be in the video with me. And if I'm honest, we all just got on so well together, all of the girls, that it felt like we knew each other for a really long time, and it was really, really fun. Cher from Italy is asking, did you celebrate the American Thanksgiving on Thursday? If so, where? What did you eat, and with who? Cher, I haven't celebrated American Thanksgiving. It's not really something we do in the UK, but I think it's really lovely, Thanksgiving, and I might be in New York, I think next week, so I'm going to do a Friendsgiving instead. Jamal from Toronto is asking, who/what are your musical influences? My father was a musician, so I've been brought up in a musical household, and I've listened to loads of different types of music, from Bowie to Sting to Bob Dylan to Stereophonics to Radiohead, loads of different types of music, but the music that I really, really fell in love with was pop, and my favourite artists being Pink and Nelly Furtado. Katie from Manchester asks, what's the best thing about touring? I love the energy. I love being able to go to different places, places I've never been to. I love experiencing different crowds. I love being on stage. So that's my favourite part. I love what I do, and touring is one of my favourite things ever. Justin from Tampa is asking, what's your favourite junk food? Justin, to be honest, I don't know, it could range from raspberry jam donuts to a burger and chips. I love chips. I can never say no to chips. So it's tough. I don't know if I'm a sweet or a savoury kind of junk food person, because I have to kind of have both of them together, if that makes sense. Andrew from NYC says, I love your accent. Can you please say, guaranteed I can blow your mind? Mwah. Thank you, and that's not a question, but yes I can, so I'll just say it one more time. Guaranteed I can blow your mind. Mwah. Tamara from Toronto is asking, who are your fashion icons? I've always been very, very influenced by 90s fashion. I love 90s Drew Barrymore and 90s Kate Moss and Troye Sivan, and just that era is something that I feel, I don't know, I feel a connection to. Maybe because I was born in 95, but who knows. But yeah, into it. Abby from Pittsburgh says, hey Dua. Hey Abby. I saw you on the Suburbia tour with Troye. What's your favourite song to perform? Love you. Abby, love you too. And I am currently having withdrawal symptoms from the Suburbia tour because it was so much fun. So I'm really glad you came down and you enjoyed it. My favourite song to perform, especially on that tour, was Blow Your Mind. Claire from London, where is it? Well, Claire from London says, have you started buying Christmas gifts for people? Claire, if I'm honest, I am struggling because I don't know what to get anyone and I've been so busy that I haven't had the chance to really think. But I have a feeling I want to, like, I don't want to buy something for someone. I want to give them, like, an experience. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll think of something good and I'll let you know. Connor from London says, what's your favourite song that you have released? Oh, it's a tough one. I think my favourite song that I've released is Hotter Than Hell so far. Only because I have a personal connection to it and it's a song that you know, got me signed, and it was a song that dictated what the rest of the album was going to sound like. And I wrote the song because I came out of a really crappy relationship, and this song, by writing it, it was really therapeutic for me and it helped me get over the situation I was in. Eileen from Manila, I hope I said your name wrong, please forgive me if I haven't, asked me what TV shows do you watch, and I'm obsessed with American Horror Stories. I love Aquarius because I'm a big David Duchovny fan, and Bates Motel is quite good, even though I've now finished it and I'm waiting for the next season to come. Oh, I'm forgetting Narcos. Obsessed. Love it. And Stranger Things. God, I could go on for days. I should just stop. Kinsey from Chicago says, if you could explain yourself in one emoji, what would it be and why? By the way, I love you lots. Kinsey, I love you too. That's very sweet. If I could explain myself in one emoji, what would it be and why? I mean, that's a tough one. An emoji that I've been using a lot recently that I feel like describes my life has been the fire emoji. And maybe that describes me a bit. I'm a bit fiery. It's tough. I think I'll go for the fire emoji. Becca from Perth says, what's your favourite thing to do when you're not touring in your free time? Sleep. Lots of sleep. Trying to catch up on those Z's. But I like to see my friends. I like to just do like normal things, just hang out, be in London, go to the gallery. Just, I don't know. I feel like I just instantly I like relaxing a lot when I'm away from tour or if I'm not working. So just being in London in a familiar place, chilling out is my favourite thing to do. Alondra from San Francisco asks, I'm so bad at this, asks, how many boots do you pack on tour? P.S. I love you. I love you all, and thank you so much for sending all these in. And Alondra, I pack on this last tour, so I've been away from home for a month and a half. I packed 2 huge suitcases for the Hotter Than Hell tour and the Suburbia tour, and I think I took 7 pairs of shoes, and 3 of them being boots. I think so. I think I'm right, yeah. But maybe more. No, 7 is fine. 7 pairs of shoes and 3 pairs of boots. Yeah, there you get the idea. A lot of shoes. Emma from Columbus. How much do you think you've improved when looking back at the first song you ever wrote? I've grown a lot. I think in my writing, I think everything's been a massive learning curve for me. I've learned a lot to be able to open up, which has helped me learn a lot of things about myself and has helped me become more free, and I feel after I released my first song and started kind of releasing and getting my music out there, I think my writing's improved even more, because when I see my songs having like an effect on my fans, it makes me want to open up more and makes me want to really, really bring you in on my life. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's changed a lot. Gabby from Los Angeles, from LA, says, what's your favorite moment of 2016 so far? Gabby, that's a tricky one, because 2016 has been my favorite year so far. I've had the best time ever. I've done so many things that I've dreamt of doing, from doing festival season to doing my own European tour, to doing the Suburbia tour, to preparing for the album, to doing the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, to never being in the same place for longer than 2 days, for never doing the same thing 2 days in a row. It's all just been crazy and really, really fun, and I simply can't pick one thing in particular that's been my favorite so far. Yana from Jeddah says, what's your favorite part of touring with Troye Sivan? Troy. He's, him and his crew and band are so lovely, and, you know, he's been so welcoming, and it's been so much fun to be on tour with him. I love his fans, are the best. I've never had so many screaming girls in my life. And everyone, you know, was really enthusiastic. It didn't feel like a support tour. Every night was really, really special, and everyone joined in and made me feel so at home. So I loved every moment of it. Mari from IGH says, is there a certain place you feel yourself in a more creative mindset, or does it just like randomly hit you? It depends. I mean, I find myself, you know, when I really just sit down and write, it tends to be in a studio. If I ever think of anything, I'll quickly write it down in my notes, and it can be anywhere. I find a lot of inspiration from different people and places. So when I remember this one time, I was having like complete writer's block when I was in London after writing in the studio for so long, and I was going to go and do some writing in New York. The second I landed, I felt like I had so much to say and so many different things, and you know, I feel like creativity can come from anything. It doesn't have to be a specific place or a certain thing that sets it off. Regina from Atlanta says, what's your favorite family memory? I've got a lot of fun family memories. I think my favorite is, you know, spending summers in Whitsun in Montenegro with my family, which is about maybe like 3 hours away from Pristina, Kosovo, and just going to the beach and going there just as like the sun has risen, and staying until the sun goes down, and just, I don't know, like I have such fond memories of that place and spending time there with my family. So yeah, that was the best. Actually, learning how to drive on the way to the beach, my dad would let me have a go at driving, and yeah, it was fun. Molly from London says, do you like baths or showers? I like baths. I mean showers because I take a lot more showers because I have to be really quick. I'm always in a rush, but I love baths. They're my favorite. Megan from Atlanta, this is the last question actually. Megan from Atlanta says, what advice do you have on being confident in your own art? And Megan, you just have to believe in yourself. You know, whatever you put out there into the world, remember that at a certain point it was what you wanted and something that you really believed in, and there was a reason why you put that out there, and it's part of your journey, and it's that thing was just a stepping stone into whatever you're gonna do next. And you should be proud of that. You're always moving forward, and you're always getting one step closer towards your goal. So you should believe in yourself and believe in your art. But yeah, those were such nice questions. Thank you again for all the lovely questions. Keep on enjoying the weekend, Thanksgiving weekend. And thank you to Most Requested Live and Romeo so much for having me answer all these questions. It means a lot. And check out my brand new single, Blow Your Mind. Mwah. That's out right now.